From Europa League semi-finalists to relegation battlers to start the Premier League season, it has not been a good start to this current Premier League season for West Ham United. So we're telling Moisey to pack your bags. Mr. Rebuild is in town and we're about to make you champions of Europe, West Ham. This is the default starting lineup FIFA have given us. I'm excited to put my own spin on this side. Definitely wanting to clean out the older group of players at West Ham United. The first one, despite being an absolute gun of a player, we are saying goodbye to Kufal. We have sent him to Wolfsburg. And this is actually a transfer. We're actually got the police standing outside waiting to arrest Kurt Zuma. No cat kickers in my club. Get out of here. But no, we have sold Kurt Zuma to the RSPCA for £26 million. Respectfully to Craig Dawson, I don't know how I got £8 million for him. He's 32 years of age and valued at £8 million. I was happy to take that. And we're going to make our first signing as West Ham United manager. I'm actually really excited to use this fella, Alexander Barr. He's from Benfica. He's a right back and we paid £22 million for him. And the clean out continues as Aaron Creswell is off to RB Leipzig. Mate, I'm absolutely buzzing about this transfer because we have signed Nico Schlotterbeck, one of the best defensive prospects in FIFA 23 career mode. There is not a chance in the world that I am selling Gianluca Scamazza though. This dude is someone I'm so excited to use. I am blocking all offers for the Italian. This was too good of an offer not to accept. I want to revive the career, or at least give an opportunity to revive the career of Luke Shaw. We have picked him up on a bargain bin price and assigning him from Manchester United. If I don't get an A rating for this, his value is 19 mil. We get him for 15.5. Give me an A. Give me an A. What are they going to give us? I don't understand this game. How do they think I could have saved another £3.9 million? Ben Johnson is off to Lazio for the season though on a loan. It really is loan season, lads. Flynn Downs is off to the Spanish league. And Freddie Potts is also off for the season. I could not be happier with the start to life at West Ham United we have had. This starting 11 is already looking phenomenal. And our goal has to be qualifying once again for the Europa League. And it would actually, I think it's a realistic option, realistic goal for us to win the Conference League this year. I mean, we've been in charge for 1 month and we've already been given Manager of the Month. This is nice. Rumor has it though, lads, if you click that subscribe button down below, it's going to give us extra luck and we're going to win the Conference League this year. This is definitely not the start to the season that we wanted. Currently 9th in the Prem. We need to dig our heels in and have a better second half. But at least we topped our Conference League group. I am determined to make some big business happen in this January window though, which is why the first order of business is to sell Benrahma to Leicester City. And in response, we're going to drop 41.9 million Great British pounds to bring Steven Bergwijn back to the English Premier League. His value has gone down so much since we signed him. That is not a good sign. With Scamazza and Bergwijn in the same team, I'm essentially trying to build a team of people with neck tattoos. Also, Angelo Ogbonna is leaving at the end of the season on a free. It is a slight improvement to the end of the season. We finish 7th, which I think that's either Conference League or Europa League next season. 69 points, nice. And then scrolling down the table, it is Brentford, Palace, and Brighton all relegated. Aston Villa win the FA Cup. Man City absolutely give Forest the sausage. Inter Milan, fair play. Eintracht Frankfurt going back to back in the Europa League. And we did not win the Conference League. Where did we get eliminated? Round of 16, we lost to St. Mirren in the round of 16. What is going on there? Operation Scamazza off to a decent start though. 21 goals in his first season. We might be in a bit of strife of being sacked though. It's the moment of truth. Have we survived? Have we survived? We have, but we need a strong start to season 2. We need a big signing to kick off season 2 in the right fashion, which is why we are making a club record transfer to sign Gregor Kobel from Borussia Dortmund. £62.4 million to get him into the club. That is absolutely phenomenal. Give me an A, a B, 85 rated. We only get a B. But the first man out of the club for the season is Masuaku. Continuing to clean out the shop, Lanzini is off to Wolfsburg. We blew basically our whole budget on Kobel, so I'm trying to get more money into the club so we can keep making some big transfers. Little loan action as well as Jamal Baptiste is off for the season. Same deal with Mubama, who is off to Barnsley for the year. And Operation Luke Shaw is over. The experiment has ended, and we managed to make, what, £12 million profit in the meantime, so I can live with that. Wheeling and dealing, baby. And since we have Cobell, there's no point keeping Areola around. I mean, the £32 million we got from this transfer for a backup goalkeeper can be spent so much better. Oh, I thought they were about to give us an A. We're doing a reverse Frank Lampard. Ben Chilwell is coming from Chelsea to West Ham, a new left back, 84 rated. That is phenomenal. And we got him for £40 million. The game actually gave us an A rating. I can't believe it. I did not want Pablo Fornals to leave the club, but he had less than 12 months remaining on his contract, and I did not want him walking on a free. He wanted to leave the club. So I thought, let's get £23 million out of it rather than nothing at the end of the season. Another year, another loan move though for Flynn Downs, who is off to Valencia. I swear, if this team can't get some style of European football, I'm going to be so disappointed. We need to break the mold. We need to take that next little push and get ourselves into European football. Definitely not easier when two of our star players have been injured for a large part of the season as well. This is a phenomenal transfer though, ladies and gentlemen, to get us to the next level. It is going to be Bremer joining us from Juventus. We did pay £76 million for the 85 rated Brazilian defender. What are they going to give us? What rating? They gave us a D. I don't care. Screw this game. We missed out on the Champions League by 2 points. No. Oh, it's Europa League next season. At least we're heading in the right direction though, fellas. Who got relegated? Scrolling down, Watford, Forest and West Brom. Manchester United win the FA Cup against Leeds. That would have been insane scenes. We have won our first piece of silverware as West Ham United manager though, fellas, taking down Man United. I did not expect to see Sevilla winning the Champions League, and Juventus have won the Europa League. I feel like this has been a reverse. Like if you said Sevilla won the Conference League and Chelsea won the Champions League, I would have been like, okay, fair enough. Gianluca Scamazza, Lucas Paqueta and Bergwijn all having insane seasons. Let's go, calm the hammers. Anything other than qualifying for the Champions League this year is a disappointment. We are going all out. Frimpong is going to join us from Stade Rennais. And we're going to make a massive signing and a massive upgrade at the defensive midfield role. Declan Rice saying hello to his new defensive midfield partner in Frank Yannick Kessie. £54.1 million for him as well. If I don't get an A here, I'm going to be so surprised. Show me an A. Yes, get in there. Plugging a hole in the reserves as well as we assign Odysseus Vlahomeidis. I'm not even going to be able to pronounce this guy's name. The Greek goalkeeper's joining us. That's all I'm going to say. We knew what we wanted to do in this transfer window. We got into the market. We got it done really, really fast. And we are left with a very good team on paper. And like I said earlier, Champions League qualification or bust in this video. I'm so confident that we're going to make the Champions League that if we don't, I will PayPal a random subscriber £100. So make sure you subscribe because we're either making Champions League football or one of you is getting some money. So far, so good. But if I would want the season to end right now because there's a lot of teams breathing down our necks. I mean, if we could qualify for the Champions League by winning the Europa League, I would also take that. Beggars can't be choosers. Needed a little bit of support on the bench at the backup striker role. We didn't have much money, but you know what? It feels good to reunite a West Ham cult hero back to the club. It is Marko Arnautovic. Welcome back to West Ham United. The Hammers are going on a European tour. Yes, lads, up to third. Come on. What a season, though, from Manchester City. We're going to scroll down the table, though. Arsenal almost got relegated. Arsenal, 5 points clear. Nottingham Forest, fair play, FA Cup winners. And we can't go back-to-back in the Carabao Cup. That's Man City's job. Juventus have won an all-Italian Champions League final. I'm honestly so interested to see how we go next year. But we can't win the Europa League. Leipzig have won. How did we go? Round of 16, we lost to Leipzig. Come on. Why have we been losing in the round of 16 of every European competition? I really hope that doesn't happen in the Champions League next year. Serious question. Will Scamazza ever not be the top goal scorer in this save? Because this dude is killing it. Although I want that overall to get up. Champions League footy finally coming to the London Stadium next season, though. Let's crack on and see how we perform. Coming out of the gates firing, lads. It is a marquee signing. I'm sure all West Ham fans want this to happen in real life. We have signed, obviously, Rodrigo not from Real Madrid, but from AC Milan. What rating are they going to give us? We've paid £91 million for the Brazilian. Come on, give us an A. I get a massive boost out of the A's. It is going to be an A. Get in there. Come on, West Ham. Come on, you Hammers. And now that we actually have some money, I'm going to get a little upgrade. I'm sorry, Marco. We're getting a little upgrade at this backup striker role. He was one of our first signings as West Ham United manager, but it is time to say thank you and goodbye to Alexander Barr. You guys know I love an immensely strong bench, which is why we're adding to the attacking midfield role and getting Christoph Baumgartner from VfL Wolfsburg for 44 mil. Damn, we got an A for that one? Okay, I thought that was gonna be like a C because he's a backup. Little loan move action as well. Emmanuel Longelo is off to SC Twente. And Armstrong Okaflex, which I've gotta say is one of the coolest names I have ever heard. I think I'm gonna name my kid Armstrong Okaflex Nance, but he's off to Anderlecht. Got to get the sharpness on a few players up, but we have surely got to be in a very strong position to at least have a good crack at a Champions League title here in Season 4 with the Hammers. I mean, our bench is insane as well. We've got good depth in the reserves. It's just about making sure we get the job done on the park. Speaking of the Champions League though, fellas, we've actually got, like, it's a medium tier sort of group, but there's no juggernauts, which makes me hopeful. Maybe delusional is the right word. Top of the group. You love to see it. I'm honestly, okay, Genk have gone through. Fair play to them. I thought Frankfurt and Lazio were definites to at least finish second and third, but we're going to be versing Club Bruges in the round of 16. There is a Genk, Midtjylland, Bruges, Warsaw, some weird teams getting through to the round of 16. Ugh, what? We have got to get our act together. 8th in the Premier League right now. Those draws are just killing us. Quiet January transfer window, but here we go. Round of 16 against Club Bruges. It would be awesome if we could knock out this rebuild in this 4th season. Our team's looking good. On paper, we should be absolutely dominating the Belgian outfit. First leg, can we get it done? We do, but it is only narrow. Rodrigo, 2 big goals on the road. Also, a bit of an L, lads. Both Emerson and Keira are off on free transfers next season. We've got the lead though, lads. Second leg at home in front of our faithful Hammers supporters. Need to get ourselves through to the quarterfinals. Don't bottle it, West Ham. Do not bottle it. We do not bottle it. Bergwijn and Schlotterbeck getting us through to the quarters. Celtic versus West Ham in the Champions League quarterfinals. Absolutely chaotic scenes are ahead of us. Full strength starting lineup on the park here. The first leg is at home. A bit of a contrast to the games against Club Bruges, but can we get ourselves off to a perfect start against Ange Postecoglou's men? The scoreline is a 2-1 win. We dominate, but it's just a 1-goal lead. We've got the lead, but we've got a massive task ahead of us, traveling to the daunting Celtic Park for the second leg. The Celtic faithful in Glasgow are going to be screaming us down, making it a hostile atmosphere, but can we get ourselves through to the final 4? The scoreline, oh my god! Celtic who? 4-1 in the second leg. Skamats, Kessie, Bergwijn, and Rafamir off the bench. And we're through to the Champions League semi-finals in style. Let's go. Now things get serious. We've had Bruges and Celtic. Whilst they're tough opponents, they are no Paris Saint-Germain. It's El Clasico, and then it's PSG versus West Ham in the semis. Speaking of semis, if we win here, I might just walk away from this game with one. The first leg scoreline at the Parc des Princes in France is gonna be, it's a 1-0 win! Nah, Skamatsu in the 48th minute. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to put a blur down there. Oh my god. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The Champions League semi-finals, the second leg. Our season is on the line. Our dreams, our hopes on the line. We have a narrow lead here, but it's PSG. They can do some magic things for a spot in the Champions League final. Give it to us. We are headed to the Champions League final. Kessie with a brace, Skamatsu with a goal. But I'm hoping and praying Declan Rice is not suspended for the final. Declan Rice is not suspended. 4 seasons in, and we have reached the promised land, the Champions League final, and our opponent is going to be Real Madrid. Taking a look at the other competitions, an all-Italian Europa League final. I almost said an all-French one, but then my brain intervened and made me remember that Liège are Belgian. Nah, you're actually kidding. You're actually kidding. We have missed out on 3rd place by 2 points. If we don't win tonight, we are not playing Champions League football in season number 5. Who got relegated? Anybody big? Nah. We have lost the FA Cup final to Wolves. Don't tell me this is going to be a season of so close yet so far. Didn't even make the Carabao Cup final though. And for the 4th straight season, Skamata is the top goal scorer and he's had his best career season so far. Fair play to Bergman as well. 17 assists, 15 goals. I am very, very excited to use this team in the Champions League final. Holy shit. Champions League final, Old Trafford. Let's get a Champions League title to East London. Get there, Bergman. Good stuff. Come on. Need to get ourselves an early goal on the board here. Would be phenomenal. Chilwell's not really who I really want there, but... Nope. Oh my God, that was our opportunity. Nah, it's a good ball from them. Chilwell trying to defend against Akone. Try to lunge in Akone. Going straight past our defense. What am I doing? What a tackle though from Brenner. Feed it down the line. No, it's fallen nicely there from Paqueta. Over the top. Skamata, I should have squared it. It doesn't matter though. I thought we stuffed it up by not squaring it. But Gianluca Skamata has put us into the lead. Down the line. Good stuff. Look at that. They're pressing. Real Madrid are losing their shape. This is brilliant. Sweaty goal? Sweaty goal? No, it's a great bit of defending. I should have been selfish on that one. Kessie, gonna go back to the man. Going for the long shot. Oh, it's a good save, Courtois. I thought goalkeepers couldn't defend long shots this year. Keta holding it up nicely. Going to Declan Rice. Look at the L1 dribbling is so overpowered. Oh my God, I thought we beat the goalkeeper. Vinicius, I don't want to let him score. That's a great ball from them though. Sinistera, what a save. Was that save or did it go over? It was gone over. Oh my God. Chilwell. Oh, that's a ball. That's a touch. That's a finish. Paqueta has surely just given us a Champions League title with West Ham United. Moments after this game being tied up, we have scored. What a ball, what a touch, and what a finish from the Brazilian. Just get the ball away, lads. Get the ball away. They put it wide. That was tame as anything, but we have won the Champions League title in season number 4 with West Ham United. You love to see it, lads. Come on, get in there, Ben. Declan Rice with the captain's armband about to lift the Champions League title for the Hammers, for the Irons. There it is, Champions of Europe. Lads, if you enjoyed today's rebuild, click here to watch another one and click here to subscribe.